Good morning mga kachika! Isang mainit-init ngunit malaman na balita na naman ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon kung saan ay hindi lahat ng tao ay kaya ninyong pagtripan sa Senado. Matapos ang naging matapang na pagsagot ni VP Sara Duterte Carpio sa mga di umanay pamumulitika sa kanya ng Liberal Party Senator na wala iba kundi si Risa Hontiveros, kinumpirma mismo ng veteran lawyer at former Presidential Communication Head na si Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles na tila aaminin man daw sa hindi ng nasabing senadora na pahiya siya ng harap-harapan ni Vice President Sara. Ito ang naging reaksyon ng former Palace Secretary matapos mag-trending ang Senate Committee on Finance patungkol sa pagdinig ng OBP sa kanyang 2025 budget. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy mga kachika, kung bago ka pa sa channel na to ay dapat lang na mag-subscribe ka na at pakiclick na din ang notification bell para mas maging updated ka pa lalo sa lahat pa ng nangyayari sa mundo ng showbiz. Subscribe na! At yun na nga mga kachika, sa naging pagdinig ng Senado ay tila pinapalabas daw kasi ng mainstream media na slayer daw si Hontiveros at ipinamukha daw sa Vice President kung gaano kawalang kwenta ang ilang mga project ng OBP. Ngunit ayon mismo kay Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles, hindi ito ang buong katotohanan sa mainit na face-off ng senadora laban sa Vice Presidente. Ayon sa veteran lawyer, tanggapin man daw or hindi ng Liberal Party Senador, tila ipinamukha sa kanya ni VP Sara kung anong klaseng tao ang nagbibidabidahan daw sa Senado. Ang pagsisiwalat ng katotohanan ni Vice President Sara sa tunay na kulay at ugali ni Hontiveros nang isinuwalat mismo ng former mayor ng Davao City na kahit tinulungan ng mga Davaoenyo si Senator Hontiveros para manalo sa kanyang senatorial ambition ng 2016 election, tila ito pa daw ang walang utang na loob. Dahil pagkatapos niyang makuha ang kanyang minimiting posisyon, una nitong binakbakan ang President-elect noong 2016 na si Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Isiniwalat mismo ni VP Sara kung paano nagmamakaawa sa mga Davaoenyong voters ang senadora para lamang makuha ang kanyang pinakaasam-asam na posisyon sa Senado. Huwag daw nilang gawing tanga si Vice President Sara Duterte dahil ito'y abogado at alam niya ang karakas ng mga nasa Senado. Alam din niya kung paano siya gigisahin ng mga ito at pagmumukhaing masama sa harap ng publiko. Kaya't kung mamarapatin daw ng mga tao at panoorin muli ang nasabing video, may pinagmulan ang naging sagot ni VP Sara sa senadora dahil hindi daw tanga ang Vice Presidente at alam nila na puputuktihin ng samut-saring controversial ang Office of the Vice President patungkol sa budget ito na ginawa noon ni Risa Hontiveros. Sa katunayan, ay nagbigay ng 13 rason kung bakit nanalo si VP Sara sa nasabing face-off nila ng senadora. At ito'y ayon mismo sa controversial at viral Facebook post ng The Thinking Minds. Ayon pa sa kanilang official post and quoted, 13 reason why Sara won and Hontis lost. Supporters of Honti says that Sara couldn't answer a simple question. But that's where they are wrong. Sara refused to play along with their trap and instead answered the question of her own terms. It's foolish to allow oneself to be checkmate, but Honti couldn't checkmate Sara. She made an unexpected move. Hontiveros publicly stated that they have to bring down the Dutertes because they are threat. After experiencing Honti's betrayal firsthand, Sara was well aware that Hontiveros' goal was to set her up. They tried to trap her with leading question to embarrass and weaken her brand. Reasons why Sara won. Honti made Sara look tough and strong. Sara showed that she cannot be bullied by powerful people. Sara demonstrated her intelligence by not allowing Honti to checkmate her. Sara disrupted Honti's carefully crafted game plan from the very first move. She secured the budget she requested. The senators found nothing wrong with her proposal. Sara exposed Honti's true purpose to destroy the Dutertes. She revealed the treacherous and manipulative nature of Honti. For those who are unfamiliar, Honti lost twice and in 2016 repeatedly begged Sara for help. Sara helped her, but when Hontis won, the first thing she did was attack Duterte. Sara highlighted Honti's hypocrisy. The issue of the 1 billion illegal PhilHealth bonus which Honti was associated with has resource-faced. Honti's tactics solidified and reignited the opposition anger towards the BBM administration. Honti's action helped project Sara as an abuse underdog. Sara is now seen as a strong strong leader who is defiant and will fight back. Honti is now seen as a new Trillanes. So thank you, Honti, for everything you've done. We wouldn't be where we are now without you. End quote. Sa naging official post na ito ng Thinking Mind ay talaga namang obvious naman daw na tila maraming mainstream media ang palalabasing nagmukhang tanga si VP Sara sa nasabing diskusyon pagdating sa pagkakaroon ng deliberasyon ng kanyang OVP 2025 budget kung saan ay nagbakbakan ito kay Hontiveros. Ngunit ang hindi daw alam ng mga tao, mas pinakita lang ni VP Sara na kaya niyang lumaban sa mga nambubuli sa kanya sa Senado at di umano'y pinagmumukhang masama ang kanyang pamilya. Narito ang buong balita kung saan ay isiniwalat mismo ni Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles kung bakit hindi si VP Sara ang nagmukhang tanga kundi si Hontiveros. Ang halos mapahiya sa publiko nang isiniwalat mismo ni Vice President Sara Duterte ang tunay na ugali nito. Ilan sa kanila binansagang si Hontiveros ang panibagong Trillanes. Sabay-sabay nating panoorin ang viral video.
Anong ba si Senator Risa Hontiveros sa kay Madam Leni Robredo kung ayon ba, kung kinwestiyon ba niya kung duplication of functions ng OVP at saka DSWD yung mga ginagawa o yung mga hininging financial budget, kumbaga, yung hininging budget ni Leni Robredo ay for certain activities ay hindi ba ito duplication ng DSWD. So, time out. Magpapasalamat lang ako. Magandang gabi kay Vim Balyaran, kay Azor Gonzaga. Thank you very much po. At kay Spirit. Alright. So, ito yung masaya. Okay. Tinanong natin yan because yun nga po yung bungad na sinabi ni Senator Risa. In-enumerate niya yung mga activities na finafund ng Office of the Vice President at tinanong hindi pa po ito duplication of functions. So pakipaliwanag daw kung bakit ginagawa ng OVP ito. Sumagot si VP Inday Sara at ang sinabi niya is bahagi ito ng kanyang campaign promise na tutulong siya. Ngayon, totoo na may mga activities nga ang DSWD tungo sa ganun, ngunit hindi po lahat ay nabibigyan or may anong gagawin daw niya kapag ang mga tao ay pumupunta sa kanya. Ito naman po ay standard for most kahit sino. Actually, tanungin niyo sa Senado, meron din silang mga binibigay na ganon. I thank you kay Aubrey. Meron din po silang in fact, ito nga po ay isang dapat mong pinag-uusapan. Ito po ay kumbaga, whether you are a mayor, a senator, a congressman, punupuntahan ka ng iyong mga constituents at humihingi sila ng tulong. So rather than may pumunta pa sa kanya and all that, nag-institute ng programs for nag-satellite offices ang Office of the Vice President for these various activities. She's just being honest. Let's call a spade a spade. So hindi ito kumbaga si Senator Risa ngayon wanted to politicize the budget hearing para mapahiya si VP, para mapilitan siya to defend these programs and for her to say na, oh, talagang nagbibigay kami ng ganito as if naman walang ibang politician who actually does that. Alright. So, yan. So, ang tanong namin kanina sa Luminous, simple lang. Tinanong nyo din po ba ito kay Madam Leni Robredo? Because the reason we're asking that is dahil sinabi din po namin yan. Nung nagbabudget hearing si Leni Robredo several times, tinatanong din natin, check nyo yung Luminous, tinatanong namin ilang beses, hindi ba ito duplication, hindi ba ito? Walang sumasagot. Okay, ang sinasabi is, hindi naman daw bawal. Okay, so what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. So, yung mga nagsasabi, so okay, when it comes to the budget and those activities, medyo napaano din siya, kumbaga, nobody can question this. Kumbaga, they can question, of course, ito yung Senado, pwede rin siyang questionin sa House. They can question this because they are the legislature. But the point that the VP was making is this. Bakit siya? Bakit siya lang? Si Leni Robredo exempt, pero siya, babanatan siya sa budget niya. So, she took this opportunity to expose Senator Hontiveros for hypocrisy. Diba? She didn't do it directly. Ang sinabi niya, she told the story. Ito yung kwento. Etong si Senator Hontiveros, 2 beses na siyang natalo sa eleksyon. She desperately wanted to win. She desperately needed our help. She asked for our help. We gave it even if we had misgivings. And the first thing that she did was to trash the Dutertes. Alright? So, if it's like that, then she's going to indicate that the questioning of Senator Hontiveros is simply an extension of her personality, an extension of what she normally does, and an extension of her politicking. Right? So, yun po yun. And so now, this is the communication strategy post-Senate hearing. ito ang mangyayari. Ang gagawin ng mga trolls, i-compare yung budget din ni Lenny. Kasi tinanong niyo ba kay Lenny, hindi ba duplication of functions yan? So sasagot ang mga trolls, bakit billion ba yung hiningi ni Lenny? Not relevant. Unang-una, iba ang budget nun. Ang budget this year is so much bigger than the budget was during the time of Lenny Robredo. That's number one. Number two, diba? The question is this a duplication of functions? So the answer should be yes or no. Not, bakit ang laki? Because it's simple, whether maliit o malaki ang hinihingi, kung duplication yan, whether it is Lenny Robredo or VP Inday. Ngayon, if they allowed it under Lenny Robredo, the question is, why won't you allow it under VP Inday? You have to distinguish. Diba? Anong pinagkaiba nila? Is it because pagka si Lenny ang nagduduplicate, okay lang. Pero pag si VP Inday, hindi. Or it's not a duplication of functions. Or it is something that is part also of what any ordinary politician does. Now, the question is, does the president have this kind of budget, a discretion to give, despite the fact that it could be a duplication of functions? Has anybody asked that? Wala. Kasi, why was there, to begin with? Why are there satellite offices? Why was there a duplication to begin with, if you want to call it a duplication? And why did the office of the president sign on to that? So my question is this. Why is the office of the president okay with it? Because kasama po yan doon sa National Expenditure Program. So in the National Expenditure Program is created by the Department of Budget and Management, and the president signs on with it. So this is a very, a contentious issue. This is a very controversial one, so hindi na natin papansinin yung mga ganon. So ulitin ko, the question of Senator Risa was basically this: isn't it a duplication of functions? So, duplication ba ito o hindi? So, ang sinabi ni VP Inday is, well, I promised that I could do this. In short, it might be an admission, duplication of functions. However, ang tanong natin is, if it is a duplication of functions, why was it not questioned during the time of Lenny Robredo? If it is allowed under Lenny Robredo, why isn't it allowed under VP Inday? So that is the question. What is the distinction between these two? Ang sinasabi ng iba is that, maliit lang yung kay Lenny. O then therefore, duplication is allowed. Hindi lang pwedeng malaki. Ganun ba yun? So, is duplication therefore not wrong if Lenny does it, but it is wrong if VP Inday does it? Ang sinasabi, it's not wrong with Lenny kasi hindi malaki. Hindi malaki is a relative term. Malaki or maliit is a term relative to something. So, ang tanong is, ano ang budget under Duterte? Ano yung budget under Marcos? You will compare its relativity to the budget under Duterte as well as to the budget under Marcos. Okay. Number 3, no matter what VP Inday asks, it is included in the National Expenditure Program. Nagpapa-increase lang si VP Inday ng konti. But if it is in the National Expenditure Program, it means that the President Marcos, has signed on to it. Now, here is where hypocrisy comes in. VP Inday talked about the hypocrisy of Senator Risa Hontiveros. Diba? Humingi siya ng tulong and then she flashes the Dutertes as soon as she is in power. So, isn't this also parallel to President Bongbong Marcos signing on to the VP's budget and then hanging her out to dry and getting his minions in Congress to bash her for something that he approved? Okay? You want to talk hypocrisy? Let's talk hypocrisy. Alright? Okay lang yan. Para sa akin, sige. Kung duplication, fine. Pero bakit kay Lenny Robredo pinayagan ninyo? But not only that, bakit pumayag si Presidente? Inilagay niya sa National Expenditure Program yan. Next, what about the book? Nobody is questioning. Ang sinasabi nila is, she authored the book. Okay, and there's budget for its publication. Now, did they ask if she was paid for the authorship? If she wasn't paid, what is the issue? Because her name is in it? Ganon? So, is this about, what is it about, really? Botante ba ang mga grade school students? Parang hindi, Okay, next. 10 million yung publication ng book, and sinabi niya kay Senator Grace po that this is part of the curriculum. It's part of what they teach during yung mga values formation and so on. So, okay. Next. So this is what happens next. When the trolls or the opposition has run out of arguments, babalik nila yung confidential funds at sasabihin nila bakit gumastos ng confidential funds in 11 days. And here is what we're going to say. Tell me the law that says hindi pwede ang paggastos ng pondo in 11 days in government. Okay? So, but what is the more important message here? Okay. VP Inday is not playing nice anymore. And it is evident that Senator Risa Hontiveros felt affronted. Nasaktan yata siya. Kasi merong konting P-I-Q-U-E in her voice. Na bakit ganoon na And it is clear that she is affected. Okay. Ay sabi ng iba, bakit daw yung libro daw may picture ni Inday. Oh, that's fine, may picture si Inday. Because then let's talk hypocrisy again. Because yung gandang PhilHealth? Hindi lang po yung picture ni Risa Hontiveros in a book or in a handout. Her picture was on the side of a bus. Okay? So, do you really want to talk about pictures here? What about Leni Robredo's constant exposures as vice president? Was that has that ever been an issue? But we're not here to deal with the trolls. The trolls are there kasi para to do damage control because VP Inday did a lot of damage. So, nakikita ko dito ang saya-saya because it's affecting the algorithm, tumataas yung number of views tuloy. But, para sa akin, ako, I don't really want, like the idea of hurting anybody. But, VP Inday came out swinging, kumbaga. Para siyang, if she were a Jedi, labas na yung kanyang, yung kanyang sword. Sabi ni Ma'am Christine, author si Sarah nung book, so malamang her photo is there. Oo nga eh. Does anybody complain about J.K. Rowling's picture in her book? So, ano yung hindi? So, now, they're simply questioning. So, what is next? What are they going to ask next? What are the naysayers going to say? Hindi daw niya masagot ng maayos or diretso yung tanong. That's not true. Hindi lang niya sinagot ng diretso si Senator Hontiveros because she was sending a message. Her message was this, wag kang ipokrita. Huwag mong sabihin na namumulitika ako kasi ikaw namumulitika ka rin by asking the question. However, nung tinanong siya ni Senator Grace po, sumagot siya. And therefore, wala siyang evasion. Hindi siya nag-evade kay Senator Hontiveros. She answered back, but she answered on a wider issue. However, if sinasabi ninyo di siya makasagot ng diretso, your issue is parang evasive siya at may tinatago. Walang tinatago si VP Inday because she did answer the question. Okay? Huwag niyo akong sabihan kung anong language ang salita ko dito. Tsagaan ninyo how I'm going to speak today. Kasi magiging trollish na yung mga hirit ninyong ganyan. So, ito lang yung request ko. Ako, I don't call anybody names. I don't call Senator Risa a name. I don't call I probably might break down at one point and do it to the First Lady, but I haven't done so yet. Okay? So, but, kumbaga, let's keep it on point. The VP's purpose in answering the detractors herself during the budget hearing had a bigger purpose than simply the budget. It was an announcement that she is in for the fight and that she will not back down on any person who will come at her. That's it. That is the message. The message is, if you're going after the Dutertes, if you're going after her, if you're going after her family, or in particular sa kanya, if you come after her, she's not going to smile and sit and take it like she did before. Pinapakita niya na dati nakikisama siya for the sake of the apparently non-existent unity. She is no longer going to hide these things. She's no longer going to respond with diplomacy. The gloves are off. That's the message. So all of these people, all of these hired trolls, we know the hired trolls are going to be out. Pansinin niyo naman sila, say hi and say yuck. Okay, say hi. But nothing they say is going to take down or make the VP look bad on this. They can't, because unang-una, the accusation is that she's not being transparent. Oh yes, she is. She answered the question. Hindi niyo lang gusto kasi hindi niya sinagot si Senator Hontiveros. Diba? Kasi ito yung point Sinasabi, may libro. Okay, may libro. If there's something wrong with the book, bakit hindi tinanong that there was something wrong with it? Why didn't they say outright? Hindi ba corruption ito? Wala. Was VP Inday benefiting from that book? Was she being paid? No. So, ano yung benefit na nakikita nila? Political. Kasi daw, andyan yung mukha ni VP Inday. Okay, you want to talk about political benefits? Let's talk politics. So VP Inday brought it to politics. And what is the politics here? The politics of Senator Risa Hontiveros' hypocrisy, blatant hypocrisy in begging for help from people and then turning around and trying to destroy them. It's a message. And the audience isn't just the people in the Senate. The audience is all of us. At maraming salamat sa mga trolls na pinalalaganap ninyo yung message. Diba? The message is, ikaw Risa Hontiveros, tatakbo ka. Ang paratang ni Risa Hontiveros, the understatement, kumbaga, the sub-context, what really is being said here is, inaakusahan ni Senator Hontiveros na namumulitika si VP Inday. VP Inday's answer is, namumulitika ka rin. And I will expose your politicking if you want to take it there. Yun po.
Matapos nga lumabas ang balitang ito, ay umani agad ng samot-saring komento mula sa marami sa ating mga kachika. At marami din sa kanila ngayon ang hindi napigilan ang kanilang sarili na maglabas ng kani-kanilang hinaing at komento sa mundo ng social media. And the netizen posted, kahit anong paninira ang gawin ninyo sa mga Duterte, hindi na mababago na nawala ang tiwala ng kahit ng mga suporta ng mga sulit DDS, mas lalong pinalakas ninyo ang tiwala ng mga Pilipino sa mga Duterte. VP Sara, good job. I appreciate you being a strong and a straightforward woman. That's what the Filipino people need, a strong president. And fight the rampant corruption of the Marcos admin. Tambaluslos, feeling president. Yan si Inday. Kahit na mag-isa lang siya, kaya niyang ipakita sa lahat na hindi sila takot sa mga bangag na gobyerno. We love you, Inday VP Sara. President very soon. Kagalang-galang na VP Inday Sara. More power to you. Kung ikaw na ang presidente sa ating minamahal na bansa, babaklasin mo lahat ng mga corrupt doon sa Senado at Kongreso. Lalo na yung mga NPA na pumapanig sa matinding korupsyon ng bansa. From now on, beware of those toxic government employees around you. God will bless His faithful, truthful, clean and honest servant like you are there, VP Sara. Mabuti si VP kahit politician, andun pa rin ang attitude. What you see, what you get. Compare dyan kay Senator Risa, we all smile. Ipailalim gumalaw. Puros na appoint ni BBM, kapatid niya, in low. True, alam ni VP Sara kung ano-ano ang sinasabi sa likod niya. Naghamon pa ng pwede nilang pag-usapan ang tungkol sa WPS, CSC. Remember, kung anong sinasabi ni Honti kay VP Sara noon, nag-no comment siya sa WPS, SCS, and quote. At yun na nga mga kachika, kung nagustuhan mo ang hot topic natin for today's video, ay ano pang inaantay mo? Mag-like ka na at i-share mo na din para mas marami pang magkakaalam sa hot topic na ito. Maraming salamat!
Let's go!